WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Almost barely alive. For the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence, deep within the basement of the Pentagon, we were doing some updates so we could get all the chats rolling. And man, oh, hang on, she doesn't do the there we go. Anyway, so hey. It's a Monday edition. U.S. Army WTF Bombers, WTF Nation Radio, fighting with X. We're not broadcasting on X right now. There has been some sort of some administrative error that we have to unscrew. So we decided to hey, go through with it. I've even requested to the man himself, Elon. And it looks like
it sounds like there's some fuckery going on behind the scenes. Is what it sounds like.
I actually, just looking at it right now, I just got an update that we could verify it now. So. What? So I'm not. So everybody, calm down with the bar of soap and the socks and the blanket party. So yeah, we fucking that's what I'm talking about. So thanks. Yeah, well, I'll say this. I will wait until we get the verification stuff and see what's up. Then we'll see what happens. Here, let me just jump this in here. There is some. Lord have mercy. There is just some. They're just some. Lord have mercy. Hang on. Let me get this right here. So
the lizard people have been going full fucking bore this weekend.
Dude. I mean, full bore, freaking.
So much adrenochrome being devoured.
I mean, so much drama happening. Drama for your mama. And I'm just going to, hang on. I got to update this right here because I'm right now looking at all this stuff right here. And there we go. Why won't it show? Oh, man. It's not showing. I'm trying to window cap, and it's not letting me window cap. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, man.
Oh no. This is disappointing. Very disappointing. Why won't it let me no cap? Okay. All right. We just had an update. Anyways, yeah, exactly. What a weekend of insane events.
No, notice I come back 2 weeks in a row, and 2 weeks in a row, shit's been fucked.
Shit's been messing up, dude. I can't even get my shit squared away now. What the hell? What'd you do, man?
Sorry, Dad.
Oh, holy. Sorry, Dad. Yeah, by the way, somebody said that Azzy is related to me, and so Are you getting zucked or my? No. Here's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to window cap some memes, and what the hell? It's not just it's not happening, and I'm pretty pissed off.
I will say, based on the sports bar's comment there, that getting musked sounds way hotter than getting zucked.
Really?
Like, I was like, hey, what'd you do this weekend, dude? I straight up got musked. Shit was awesome.
Ew. That sounds hang on. Yeah, it's not let me fucking. That's so weird. Huh. Let's see, let me add this right here. Let me see what happens if I do this. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just gonna do this, right? And you're just gonna have to deal with it. So it's still not letting me do it. That is so crazy. It's not letting me window cap. Oh, dude, this is part of my shtick, man. How can I?
Oh no.
How can I not? How can I have not great? How can I not broadcast greatness when I cannot? Let's see what happens if I just do a real quick transition. Let's see what it does.
Jesus Christ. I already got a bot in the chat.
Oh, really? Oh, man. See, they took advantage of this stuff. They're taking totally advantage of this stuff because.
I mean, I was wondering if you could treat diabetes with various roots and extracts. So now at least I'm informed.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. Hang on. Let's see what happens if I do this.
Whoa.
Oh. That's crazy because it's only watch. I wonder if it'll let me keep that. You guys are just gonna have to fucking deal with it. How about that? I'm sure. There we go. Now it works. Now it worked. That's so fucking nuts. That's so crazy. It worked. What do you know? This stuff works. I feel like the Bugs Bunny commercial. You know, what do you know? The Bugs Bunny cartoon. What do you know? This stuff works. Let's see what happens when you do it again. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, so yes, there was. I'll just say it. There was an attempted assassination of the former president that happened over the weekend, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, bro. Lord have mercy. The tinfoil on all this shit has come out. I mean, immediate tinfoil stuff. Now, I'm not talking about it could. I'm just talking about holy individuals that I respect in the media, which is not not much. I don't respect too many people in the media, but of the people that are in the media. And I did shout out to some guys that sent me in the inbox that I promised that I would use this meme as portion. Sorry, I've been speaking like different languages lately. As part of the monologue, I'm gonna say this right now. As it was at T-Mobile exactly. I will be honest with you. The memes have been fire. I have been enjoying meme gold in all this. The main page even posted a statement. Let me just go back to the statement here, so that way I can go back here and we can make it. Is this a nonpartisan event? Is this partisan, nonpartisan? What do you? I mean, everyone's gonna say it's fucking partisan.
Of course.
Yeah. If you,
dude, my buddy called me immediately and was like, "Dude, CIA is getting sloppy these days." I was like, fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Memes started. Yeah, exactly. Well, there was I had to ask the Youngs, hey, when is the what's the cool down period for memes? And there's the Youngs, the kids out there have an actual. I guess there's a checklist out there.
Nice.
Did anybody die or get injured? Yes. Did it go by and everyone said sorry? Yeah. Okay, cool. Did everyone have a there were some other criteria for it. And so I was like, oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. You tell me. And then okay, well, what about this? And they're like, yeah, there you go. It's authorized as a meme. It's all, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it. Just start memeing. I'm like, all right, cool. Go for it. Or I will say that our hearts go out to the family that lost an individual who was killed at the rally that ended up in the assassination attempt. And I'm stumbling like a motherfucker since I'm not on X. I don't have to worry about my words and all this other shit because, you know, there's a bunch of. Anyway, so what the main page did is they posted the president with a combat action badge and a Purple Heart. and man, and I'm gonna read the statement that the Secretary of Defense said. The entire Department of Defense, mind you, this is a quote. The entire Department of Defense condemns this violence, which has absolutely no place in our democracy, nor is it the way to resolve our differences in America. It must never be. I'm relieved the reports to indicate that former President Trump is safe and praying for him and his family and everyone affected by this appalling incident, unquote. The Secretary of Defense, Lloyd J. Austin III. And the main page also posted a statement that says, we in the WTF Nation HQ, we feel the same. We can bitch about politics until the sky is infantry blue. Of course, fucking the infantry blue comment had to be in there. And this is not what or who we are as a country. There you go. That's a, you know, that's true. Now and then of course it was at 9 p.m. When was it? 9 p.m. I don't remember when they posted the memes. 9 o'clock at night or something like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. And it says, now you know the healing power of memes. Let's see them. I think it's fair enough to start showing some memes. Can we show some memes while we're talking in between the stories? So if you guys don't know already, there was an attempt on the for the former president's life, and he was nicked in the ear. Looking at some of the videos and stuff like that. If you guys have seen it, obviously on social media and whatever platform you're listening to, except for X, because we're on X right now. That we oh shit, hang on, what did I just do? I think I just jacked something up.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I did. No, I did not. Okay, I'm good. And an individual was taken down. Some freaking, I can't post this. Chuck Norris for president. But the individual was some sort of, he was a registered Republican. It was a neckbeard, and who apparently was bullied a lot when he was in school, and was in a BlackRock commercial. That's all confirmed. And now, of course, everybody left and right when immediately was let's talk about this and let's calm down. Let's keep the temperature calm. Didn't last, but I don't know, 24 hours. And now everyone's back to shit posting and shit talking once again. And so we're like, oh, okay, thanks. There you go. That's how. I guess that's how we're rolling, huh?
I will say though, I was talking to a buddy of mine about it, and really, regardless of conspiracy theories, intent, whatever you might believe, blah blah blah, it's probably a good thing that if it was a true attempt, that it wasn't successful. Because could you imagine the fucking MAGA uprising and Second Amendment folks that would be absolutely like honestly, it's a scary close call that I heard over the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, I would agree. I'd agree on that one. It would not only a scary close call, but I think it would have it would have changed the fabric of our country. Like immediately, it would be just so freaking.
Yeah,
I can't even. I don't even want to fathom that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to even freaking talk about what would have happened if it had been successful.
Yeah.
But everyone, of course, wanted to drop their comments and act like they knew what was going on. But that's really the heat of it. I'm glad this is the Monday edition because we can talk about it. The president, I will say this: the comms office for the White House was kind of delayed a little bit.
Yep.
In their messaging, but once the message did come out, I'm gonna tell you, President Biden didn't look. He didn't look good doing his message and was flubbing that message too.
No.
Yeah, he called it. We need to something about instead of the ballot box, he said battle box.
That's
what
he calls it.
So of course all my women friends are like, "Ooh, battle box, hey!" I'm like, "Oh, is that a new line from Grunt Style T-shirt? Battle box T-shirts for women, women veterans and women soldiers and stuff."
I like it.
Hawley says, I don't know who's running the Secret Service, but they should all be fired. Supposedly, his normal detail went to Biden's wife's visit. Either way, it seemed a little slow moving. I'm also hearing as well, Hawley, that there was a detail that was local law enforcement detail that was supposed to have been set up on the roof where the individual was taking shots at. And yeah, so look, man, and you can armchair this all you fucking want, but I'm not a member of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
I'm not a member of the protective detail assigned to the former president. So I can't provide you any, they need to be fired or this needs to happen, because then you're sounding like the liberals that say you need to get removed for posting insurrection memes that you think is an insurrection meme.
Yeah. But we can all agree it's an odd incident that occurred for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's odd.
Now, will the head of the Secret Service step down? Somebody's asking. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. I will say that that it does not look good for the Secret Service, but I'm willing to guarantee that it was not there had to have been some sort of administrative fuck up to have that even happen. Because I mean, I've talking to some other people too. It's like, man, fucking, you would at least had I like that picture. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
One of our PAO friends said, you'd have freaking, I don't know. I know when I've been involved in a presidential visit, and I'm not talking about involved as in like I was there setting it up. I know that's like when presidents go and visit units, they always they'll weld the fucking the manhole covers. Not potholes, but manhole covers. And they'll have a cordon in a specific area from a specific distance, and everyone's freaking, whatever. So
I like to think what actually happened is there's just a couple old boys sitting around. Is like, man, I could shoot the fucking hair off a fly's ass, and somebody's like, bet you fucking can't. And he's like, watch me, I'll get on the roof and I'll shoot that dude's goddamn toupee off his head. The guy was like, fucking bet you won't. And that's all that happened. It was just a missed shot of the hair and he nicked the ear. And that's that.
What if it was? That makes a good point. What if it was some rednecks? What was it? This was in Pennsylvania, right? Do they even have rednecks out there?
Oh yes, they do.
And so, and so it freaking. I laughed because you're right. That's a good point. What if it was a bunch of fucking yahoos going, "Hey, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna watch this, buddy. Don't tell nobody and check this shit out." And then, oh damn, did I just fucking hit somebody? Right. And it's kind of funny because you bring up a good point. Is some of the footage that you would see from something like that. I don't know. As a multimedia guy, I've set up camera positions and spots for live action shoots, and you being in you being in the entertainment industry as well, there were different there are different camera angles to catch different you're out there you're doing a set, and then you're having a camera sitting here, another camera sitting there, so that way the lens cap can freaking adjust the camera to whatever. And so somebody says, I heard it was the Amish. Oh, Jebediah, better fucking watch it, man.
Fucking muzzle loading that shit.
Yeah, exactly. There was on a fucking line. So again, I am not an expert to the expert of that stuff. I leave it to my friends who are experts to talk about fucking counter sniping and sniping and all. Oh man, woo, buddy. I mean, we individuals that have used, look, man, I'm a PSYOP guy. That's it. I shot guns. I shot back, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to tell you what, I had no idea, nor could I ever explain or dive into the world of counter sniper operations like some of my friends who actually know their shit. But seeing some fucking neckbeards out there that, well, yeah, it's probably because you used an AR-15 and they can destroy flesh. There's people even saying that it wasn't a rifle that hit them. Yeah. Now, if we had our Twitter account up, I'd be able to show you the tweets. But since we're locked out, Elon.
Just fucking had a squib there behind his ear.
Yeah, everyone makes it sound like it was a big fucking Hollywood event. And I'm like, really, dude? You're freaking... Nah. I just laughed because they were like, well, actually, the race, there's no way that this could have happened. An AR-15, they used for the last school shootings, they had to use DNA to identify bodies and blah, blah. Oh my God. His head should have exploded. And
the shooter was a crisis actor. That's why he missed.
oh, see, there you go. That's another one right there. Yeah, exactly. See all the other shits right there. Actually, there's probably so all the stuff that everyone talked about. And you know what trips me out is how everyone's saying it's a conspiracy theory. You know, there's one individual that is a minus billionaire because of what he said about what happened at Sandy Hook. And you notice, nobody's fucking like, if I was Alex Jones,
Claire's.
if I was Alex Jones, I would I'll be honest with you. If I was Alex Jones right now, I'd be raising all shit because here comes my Alex Jones impersonation. I would be like, I can't believe these guys are saying this bullshit and I'm getting sued. I got sued. Where's my, this bullshit? They're saying it's a conspiracy. So it happens to me and it's no big deal, but, you say it and fuck you. I'm just saying. Yeah. Just saying, Alex Jones right now has a very good point to sit there and tell everybody to shut the fuck up and don't talk about conspiracy theories, especially if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. With that last pick you had up with the Claire meme, can we not just talk about what a beautiful wave Trump had in his hair? That is a luscious blonde curl he has going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, his hair is just flowing. It's
exactly. Let me just go back. There you go.
That's some fucking princess hair right there, dude.
Yeah. And you know, I'm glad you mentioned that because one of the counter sniper friends said that he was looking in the direction of the shooter,
right?
And in doing so, probably saved his life because had his big head been facing forward towards the crowd, he probably would have fucking gotten taken out from there,
or to just gone through a jowl. I mean, no.
Or probably would have caught in the hair. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Right.
Guys, relax. We're just shit talking with the memes. I'm surprised Alex Jones hasn't actually exploded or had 47 heart attacks at once. That's what I'm saying. If Alex Jones is getting busted, and I can't believe I'm defending Alex Jones after all the shit talking about PSYOP. If Alex Jones is getting sued the fuck for what he said about Sandy Hook, which he then retracted, then I guess that hair costs more than what I make in a year. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Here's another one, too. This is from, what's this one here? Oh, Platoon Daddy memes. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. Credit to Platoon Daddy memes there. So if you guys didn't see me tagging anybody, I'm giving the credit right there. Me being escorted out of Chili's after continued trying to wrestle, I guess.
Why does the Secret Service guy on the right look a lot like Zuckerberg?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You know, hang on. Yeah, you got to. Oh yeah, look at that. Right, right next to the watermark right there from Platoon Daddy means. Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
That's some Zuck vibes.
Yeah, he looks like a Zuck. I wonder if we're gonna get Zuck for shit talking about this stuff. Yeah, holy shit. Alex Jones is just a secular salesman, blah blah. Yeah, I'm going to get a piercing and it's going to be huge.
I feel like that particular photo of Trump right there too, with the red across his face, is probably a similar facial expression after he had the stripper sign the NDA.
Oh,
got the.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh, no. These are meme warfare is a regular warfare now, and this is all about. It's getting huge. I'm getting a piercing. You know, that's the thing. I'm pretty good with voices, and I think I'm just gonna have to watch more of them to imitate him, to do that, to get his mannerisms down. So I can get on the Trump imitation game there, and then because that was one thing with Alex Jones. I had to take a minute to work with him, his voice. But here's another one here. This is the Matrix, the Matrix slash liberal blue hair.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Why did it take so long to move him? I've seen street fights clear quicker than that. Well, at this point, nobody knows where the shots were coming from, Holly.
And he's a big feller.
And he's a big dude. Supposedly he's 6'4" and 200 pounds or something like that. Or is that?
It was like 7'9", 350.
Yeah, I'm about to
something
say
like that.
he's not everyone from when you see pictures of. Have you seen his son, freaking Baron? That kid
Yeah.
is freaking a monster.
Yeah,
just
I'm
turned-
just saying, Jesus carries the weight of his world on his shoulders, and Trump being appointed by Jesus has a lot of weight that he's carrying around as well. So
Everyone's gonna fucking go down. You fucking bullshit. Why are you talking this shit? Okay, yeah.
just saying, crosses are heavy, man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, come on. With WTF Nation Radio and WTF Moments carries the weight of Mill Media anyway. So,
Yeah, right.
Mill information. Oh yeah, did you hear about that? Fucking, I'm just breaking balls and joking, but did you know that a bunch of reporters from the Military Times, Army Times, all those guys, they all got fucking canned. A lot of them got fucking canned.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Those are the believe it or not, and I don't know if you guys don't know this sometimes, but when we have stories that are just too big for us lowly admins at WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio to handle, then we pass it to them, and then they write it up, and then they'll do the story, and they'll talk to the sources and all that. And I'm thinking, all these relieves, I'm like, so where are troops going to go for their Mill Media? Where are troops going to go for their information when it comes to articles or stories? I'm just
CNN.
Yeah, I'm like, CNN. Yeah. Yeah. You think CNN, could you imagine? They need to be, I'll be honest with you. Those companies, as much as people like to shit talk about what those reporters do, some of them are actual reservists or National Guardsmen.
Oh, for sure.
Or recent retirees, and they bust their ass. I mean, I used to break balls with them a lot, when I was a Joe. But now that I've worked with them, now that I've talked to them, I look, my God, these guys bust their hump for some of these stories and bust their ass. I mean, I'll get a phone call, I'll get an email, I'll get a text message, and the next thing you know, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And I'm not going to be, how do I say this? I'm going to miss them. I mean, I'm going to legit miss their work. It's important that our civ-mil divide that's growing even more is I think due to the fact that some of those reporters at Army Times, Military Times, Military Times, Marine Corps Times, Air Force Times, they're an asset. I mean, they're part of the big media wagon wheel, I guess you would say, a spoke in that. I'm sorry, I'm from the West, so there's a spoke in that wagon wheel. Did I see? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm about ready to pull this up. This is from what the Hodge twins posted on Twitter. This was a screenshot that was sent to us, but also posted on that. And they were just talking about, again, I'm just like showing. So with the distance and all that. Once we get our Twitter account up, we'll be able to interact, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did. Multiple people have video recordings telling cops. Jason, yeah, see, that's another thing too. There's a video out there recorded that people were saying. I will say this though, it's kind of great that we do have that information in our hands about, like with our phones. Like, it's great that we're able to have people to film stuff like that. I just wish some of you guys would fucking hold the camera steady a little bit if you want to be that influencer or clout chaser. Obviously, if you're of course your safety is more important. Or film horizontal. Yeah, some apps won't let you even film horizontal.
I know,
but no, you're right. It's some of it, and then people will hold those that footage to scrutiny when you're like, "Oh, I didn't see that. You see that? Where did you get that information from?" Let's look at. We have over 910 engagements on that one post alone, or messages, I should say, on that. Most of it's like, I guess some of them are repeating themselves. A lot of prayers stuff. A lot of trying to find that one Jesus thing that you were telling about. There's a painting out there. There's an AI painting of Jesus on putting his hands over.
Oh yeah, on Trump. Yeah.
And if we had Twitter up, this wouldn't be happening. We'd be able to see that. But oh shit, dude! Oh damn!
Changed my ambiance. It looked like I was bathing in the blood of the Republicans. So I was changing.
I'm about to say, we go to hell. Oh, brimstone and fire. There we go. Yeah, everyone's laughing at it. I'm trying to read this. Yeah, there's another one here. There's somebody said that this is even an iconic photo. Yeah, I would agree. This is right here is an iconic photo. That's the one you were saying, that guy that looks like Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Davers, I don't know what's happening to them. I don't know. I don't know. That's fucking scary to say that. Again, U.S. Army WTF Moments is unaware of any plans that they're going to have for their future endeavors. I do know that it sucks. It really fucking sucks that I feel bad, bro. I mean, you know me, I don't feel bad about the media most of the time, but holy shit, I do feel bad about these guys.
Yeah.
Biden over at the White House smoking stank with Bill Clinton. Now, wait. Do you want me to imitate Bill Clinton in that little skit that you got there, Baconator? Hey, for reals, you pass that presidential shit, homie. The shit's bonkers. Watch these Ingrid motherfuckers trip. Let's see. I'm still doing the memeing.
Yeah. I would also say, I was thinking to myself, funny or not, that if Trump had, if it had been a successful assassination, then Trump would have become the white Martin Luther King Jr. for the Republican Party, and that's a scary thought in and of itself.
He'd have been martyred. Is that what you're saying? He'd been MAGA Jesus.
He'd be the MAGA MLK. Absolutely.
Yeah, he'd have been the MAGA. So here's Benny Thompson, top Democrat at Pelosi's J6 committee, called to strip Trump of his Secret Service protection. That's a meme posted. I don't know. It's not really a meme. It's kind of like true. I think that really happened. It's not really a meme. But yeah. All right. So real quick.
Yep.
I promised, not promised. I owe you guys an update. Okay, so currently, what's happening right now? There's a post that U.S. Army WTF Moments made of a porta potty art. Now everybody knows that porta potty art is porta potty art, and you just kind of like, ha. You don't really take that shit seriously. Well, there was a post that was on the main page, and it was, and I'll just show the meme. Or the post right here. Everybody knows, for a good time, call so and so. You know, shit you see in the toilets, right? Are you really gonna call that number, or are you gonna take that seriously? So this right here, and this is I'm putting out some updates and information here that is not necessarily happening inside this rotation at NTC with 1st Brigade, 3rd Infantry Division. Now, rumor has it, and I'll tell you what rumor has been saying, is that there are almost 250 heat casualties. There's been a troop found in a porta potty, unresponsive. That a warrant officer had 5 heart attacks and was evac'd, and med teams are not being authorized to give any updates or to the commander. Pretty much, I guess it's like a brigade. Some surgeon or some command. I'm gonna say, mind you, I'm only repeating the rumor that they're not authorized to report the heat cast to get up there. Now let me tell you this: there has been nobody's been found unresponsive in a porta potty. Okay, the buildings that everyone's talking about, air conditioned tents while the brigade sleeps in the heat. I've got confirmation myself that the command team is with the troops. The reason why sometimes the command team goes into an air-conditioned building is because of part of their planning that is done from the site itself. Everybody knows when you go into cantonment and you have to go to other buildings and you work late in the night to freaking do your planning and stuff like that to enter the box, right? For those that have not been to NTC. Third, nobody's aware about this CW5 that had 5 heart attacks or something like that. That's not true.
That's a lot of heart attacks.
That's all I'm about to say, bro. I've had a lot of divorces, and I guess you'd say that about the same time as this guy's heart attacks. But no, there's been no. So to squash the rumors, there's been no casualties. Like no one's dead. at NTC. I really find it funny sometimes that to get to the information, you have to wallow through a lot of questioning. And sometimes it's me in the inbox as ICE that asks, hey, where are you getting this information from? Hey, who's telling you this? And then they just disappear. They leave me on. I don't know why they. Pip says he calls BS because no one has ever seen a W5 and has lived the tale. Tell the tale.
On a side note, like along notes like those, have you ever written one of your buddies' phone numbers in a porta potty and watched the funness ensue after?
Yeah, I've dropped a phone number. I've dropped a phone number in there just as a Joe. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
this is before.
Oh, dude, because I used to work on construction sites all the time, like all over the U.S.
Yeah,
and I always wrote my same buddy's phone number in every one, and he got calls all the fucking time. He finally at one point was like, "Dude, I'm gonna quit talking to you if you don't stop doing this." I was like, "Well, you'll still be talking to other people." So,
well, now with the advent of social media, you can actually just put somebody's at.
Yeah, that's true.
For a good time for a good time, or OnlyFans. I also feel that there's a disparity with OnlyFans. There's a wage gap here. How come guys ain't making fucking money on?
I always just like writing something like "I love LUV, I love dick pics," and then the number of my buddy, and just let the magic happen.
Yep, that is classic. So to go back, what I was saying is I kind of find it. Look, in between some of the stuff, are there casualties? Are there heat cats there? Yes, there are heat cats there, but they're not almost 200 fucking heat cats there. Okay, from what I got, the information is that I found that I've been able to verify is it's up in the 30s, but they're still getting the number now. I don't want to. Susan, that's right. Susan's right. The public bathroom walls are the original anonymous message boards. Yeah, really. There used to be bulletin boards back in the bars that people just put cards on there for, like, I know for some of the biker establishments, or I should say the Harley enthusiast individuals would put like a card on there with a picture of their bike, and it's like, yeah, it's this much for sale, blah blah blah. Call me, blah blah blah.
You got the little tabs you can tear off the phone.
Yeah, exactly. So just to get this out there, and just to get you guys some peace of mind, specifically with some of the families, I'm gonna tell you what, those Facebook groups, savage.
Yeah,
they fucking, especially the spouses groups, man, they give us so much shit when we don't. Why don't you post this? Well, I got to get the information first. So to relay this from the brigade, from the division, is that the brigade has had about 30 heat casualties so far in the rotation, and with one being hospitalized. Now, I don't know what the nature of that individual's condition is. Bro, you zinning or something? What you doing?
Yeah, baby.
Is that a Zyn packet?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was a little more off camera. It's actually Ons. They have a higher nicotine amount on it.
You're sitting there just going.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't lean over far enough. Yeah.
Maybe I should have. Hey, next time, just tell me that, and I'll just go bloop bloop. I'll just mute your. Hang on, let me. If I see you chawing like that, I'll just do that, and then I'll blank you out like that.
No, my fault.
And then put you back on.
I was just thinking of those porta potty numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, so right now with all rotations that those anybody has been involved in, that knows that when you go to a CTC, they're establishing their aid stations, and they're establishing their role 2 medical care, and there's just some things that aren't necessarily needed to be hospitalized for, like Kaz says, soak the arms and biceps in hot water and ice water. But every heat cat in this situation is being treated at the aid station and then moved to the next level of care, obviously. The unit ordered over the last 3 months, and again, I appreciate 3rd Infantry Division to hit me up, and we got to talking and give me some details, so that way I can give you guys an update. Is that for over the last 3 months, they've been getting coolers out and all that. And each each vehicle has at least a 5-gallon water jug. First Sergeant's got a large cooler for ice and ice sheets. Ice and ice sheets. Oh, ice sheets. Huh. I don't know. The ice sheet thing must be what they use to do the rapid cooling with your arms, I guess. I don't know. This new tech of cooling down and treating heat injuries is new to me because I just drank water. I just got told to shut up. I drank water. Now, obviously, for some of the events, the soldiers, what we've been getting information on as well, confirmed through other sources, is that they'll downgrade some of their equipment, only wearing their IOTVs when required for safety, and the command team is sleeping, like I told you guys before, with the troops, and they actually have been walking around and all that. So again, I want to shout out to the crew getting me in this information at 3rd Infantry Division, and and I mean, fuck it, it's NTC. It's NTC, National Training Center in the Mojave Desert. I don't know. I kind of grew up around that area when I was a kid, so it's like to me, it's like, I look back and I'm like, me and my kid brother used to run around in the desert, just doing crazy shit on dirt bikes and horseback with no water, and I'm just thinking back, holy shit. Dude, that's Gen X shit right there. That's a different time. Yeah. Big Ender says you could kill somebody with an ice cooler dump on someone with that crap. Yeah, I mean, exactly. But again, I appreciate Third ID for shooting the shit with me and getting that confirmation. Now, to jump on that NTC update, if we have mill media out there, like those individuals at Military Times, Army Times, Marine Corps Times, Air Force Times, Navy Times, then we were threatened with a Lister bag full of ice water in basic, or threatened or treated. I don't know if you can get through. I don't know. Lister bag, man, has a specific taste to it. When I was a kid, I always thought it was a blister bag. When my dad talked about it, when he was like, make sure you drink out of a Lister bag. I'm like, what the fuck is a blister bag? What's a blister bag? No, dumb shit. I said Lister bag. Blister bag? At any rate, these are the kind of stories that cutting mill media, and here's what these companies that don't realize. They're cutting their nose to spite their face. Mm. If they're doing this cut to all these military reporters, they're not going to have that on the ground and experience down at the line to work that stuff in the field. If we at WTF Moments have an issue like that, so like for instance, what if we ran a story like that? Hey, somebody died, and then fucking the mill media is not there to verify it. Mm-hmm. Then some family members thinking that one of their soldiers are out there doing their shit and is dead, and it's not the case. Yeah. So again, I'm just nah. If the desert's if the desert in the summer's too much, they can train in the Rockies during the winter and make them pick, but both of them apart. I'll be honest with you, Pip. I didn't give a fuck. I went to NTC there and nobody gave a fuck. You're going to train in this desert environment because when you go to frickin' the Middle East, it was always going to be the Middle East. That was always our training for. If you're going to go to the Middle East, you're going to go train in the desert. I mean, just kind of like, So again, appreciate the update, but I don't think that it's going to be the case. There's nobody dead. Okay, guys, I don't want everybody to freak out. All the spouses groups can calm down. Yep. I can stop getting the stop getting all the hate mail. You guys hate soldiers. You guys hate vets because you don't want to post a story about this. And I'm like, well, let me find out what's going on first. So yeah, drink water. I don't want to sound like Big Sarge, but I'm going to say this. I wonder what the soldiers' intake of their diet is. Like, are they eating junk food? Are they eating anything? Are they getting any chow? Whatever. Are they drinking water when they're supposed to? Or are they eating, drinking the fucking sports drinks and shit like that?
Yeah. And all I know is I stay perfectly hydrated off of coffee, whiskey, and Dr. Pepper. Those two things. And I'm fine. Like, my pee is barely brown. So,
barely. Oh, well, my shit's rolling. My shit's rolling green, bro. Get with the times. No, I mean, it's just, again, some of this, again, some of the discussion here, people like to say, hey, is this normal in the Army or something like that?
Yeah.
But break time. What, is there a break time? Holly, you got to go break time. Wait, you calling the shots? We started. Our break time's coming up in a few minutes, Holly, because we started half an hour. Yeah, Holly. Yeah, Holly's tired of my shit. I'm gonna send you a DM to chill, man. What's up with that?
I do have to wonder with things like what you're just talking about, as far as letting go a bunch of mill reporters. It obviously I don't know the reasoning behind it, but a lot of that stuff seems like I don't know if surely it's thought out to some degree, right? Like whether it's a lack of a form of removing optics, kind of taking a little bit of visibility away for other things that are going on, removing a little accountability at the sacrifice of other stuff. Like, I don't know. I always tend to think the worst as far as, and a lot of times maybe just boils down to money and the organization's paying the people, but still, it's always, I'm always skeptical.
No, that's good. I'm kind of go. You bring up a good point. What was the reason why they were released? Was it because they were I mean, everybody knows that you could pull up an Army Times printed or look online or see an article that we post on the main page that they're working, they're doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of like, all right, well, I guess now where are we going to get our information? Hi, you going to get it from us?
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Stitch coming. There's a Stitch coming. But yeah, the military loves to play sleight of hand. Are you talking about the military public affairs stuff? Because that's the thing, is public affairs. The public affairs. Look, I think what it was is that, and a friend of mine brought this up too. That some of them are afraid that when they talk to somebody in the media, it's going to get printed and they're going to get fired.
Mm.
And the same thing with like how Rolling Stone and General McChrystal, my friend, was telling me about. And basically, he General McChrystal said he's an idiot, but Vice President Biden is an idiot or something to that effect. He's stupid or something. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But he said something bad about Biden that we're now finding out years later. It's fucking true. Anyways, and so leaders are going to be afraid to talk to the media in that aspect, and I can see that.
Yep.
But I don't feel. Look, man, you're gonna let the neckbeards, Meemaw, G-Paw, those fucking VFWs and American Legions are gonna end up telling your story, because we're telling the military story if because you fired your reporters. Like I said, I can't believe I'm sticking up for reporters, but I think in this situation, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Washington Post or New York Times. I'm talking about
Diane Sawyer's a national treasure.
Who?
It's Diane Sawyer.
No, I'm just joking. I was being kind of facetious.
I'm joking.
Yeah, Diane's. Those old media heads. Where'd they go?
Yeah. And I'm just saying. Where would we be today without Tucker Carlson?
Ooh, man, you're gonna go that. I'm sorry. Let me ask you about Tucker Carlson. What's your take on him?
He has the most punchable face of almost any human being I've ever seen in my life.
Come on, everybody says that though.
I know,
but what's
true?
But I gotta have the reasons. I need to know what's the reason.
Honestly, I don't listen to. I'm not a big media consumer as far as. Ironically enough that I'm on the show with you, but as far as like a lot of media news,
a lot though. You know a lot for not being in the media, or for not.
I know how to talk shit really well. It's a gift, but no, it's something about how he reminds me of a guy that I used to work with. That whatever is, he's a walking piece of clickbait is what he is. Like, he's going to cover whatever's going to get him the most attention, and he's going to cover it in a way that's going to get him the most attention. Regardless of his actual beliefs or politics, his mouth is specifically spitting out shit to get him likes and views. So he's essentially a walking social media influencer that somehow exists in a higher level form of media.
In a tangible form, is that you're saying? Like he's living. He's not like some bot behind an account that.
Right. It's like, well, you see the TikTok video or whatever of people saying covering the news or spinning whatever bullshit opinion they have.
Right.
He's he's like the proper media version of that, and I'm just like, I fucking can't stand the guy. So,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
and he might be the sweetest man in the world. I don't know. But I put him in the same category of punchability, like him, fucking Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, like all those douche nuggets that I just want to fucking.
Damn. No, you go,
They-
girl. No, keep
They
going. Keep going.
elicit a visceral reaction. I mean, like I said, regardless of their politics or what they believe or what they don't believe, that's irrelevant to me. It's how they carry themselves that make me want to commit violent acts.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. You asked.
I know I asked. Yeah, I'm just saying. I will say though, and Holly brings up a good point. I mean, are you a good journalist if you're interviewing, like, say, Putin? Now, we're not endorsing Ivan, but I'm just saying, does it make him a good journalist that he's talking to Putin? That he sat down and told Putin, and whatever. Now, did you see the interview with him and Putin?
I did. It was a very unimpressive interview, in my opinion. But
as far as the scoop getting it, yes. But as far as the content of the interview, you're correct. Getting like if I had the opportunity to interview George W. Bush, no matter what your fucking politics are, just the fact that you're snagging, that's the big, that's a key.
But that's where I go in for the game. Like, he went in, he got the interview. It is badass. He sat in a room, but then he didn't. And it's easier to say from the armchair, like watching it, right? But there was no like hard hitting confrontational questions. Granted, he's in fucking Russia sitting in the room with him. So, I get there's some limitations there, but there was, I don't know, man. Like but when you compare to, what's her face interviewed like fucking Saddam Hussein back in the day, we talked about this, at one point in time.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah. You're talking about, yeah. So you're saying if they're not pressing, they're not doing their job as journalists. Then if they're not pressing the person they're interviewing,
at least to a degree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd press the fuck out of them if I was interviewing Putin.
Yeah,
and I would even shock the planet by speaking Russian back at him, throwing some street slang at him, saying,
right.
Why the fuck you invade Ukraine? Why did you fucking even think about doing that shit? Why do you like hosting fucking Americans? Who are they fucking talking? Why are they talking to you? And I would be shit talking. You know what I mean?
Well, hell, even after the interview, Putin said, I expected that to be a much tougher interview than it was. We just kind of talked.
Wow. Okay.
Even Putin was like, yeah, that was whatever. Like I expected more.
Okay. Okay. No, that's a good point. Yeah. If Putin's saying he needs to, if Putin's telling you as a journalist you need to be more tough, then you drop the ball.
And really, like I said, it's just I have a general dislike for mainstream media as it is, because it's all pandering to whatever demographic that they're advertising to, right? And in one way or the other, and there's very little hard hitting journalism. And a lot of those guys, like, as soon as I avoid that feeling by not watching them, it's like, but you can't help but not watch them when they just are forced into your fucking face. And
like I said, it's one of those things that you like me. I like looking at the fucking sun, fucking cleavage, train wrecks, dumpster fires. You just got to watch it. You just want to watch a train wreck. You just want to watch whatever.
It's the only reason I watched the debate. I mean, I was laughing.
Oh my God, I know.
Insanity. Especially when they started arguing about golf. Like, I could kick your ass in golf. No, you don't even know. I'm in better shape. I can kick your ass in golf.
Yeah. I mean, that's fuck the fact. I think about it now. Now that we have, how do I say this? We just have two old people. We have two old people that are running for office that shouldn't be. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I've got some older relatives that I know are sharp as a tack, but like I said before, will shoot a fucking squirrel right in front of you off the porch, and you're like, damn, oh, okay,
Yeah, I was really hoping the two, like, during that debate or any debate, if they just between Trump and Biden, that they would kind of forget the platform that they're on and just start throwing out the slurs they think of as old men, like back and forth at each other. Like, no, that'd be so good.
Yeah, exactly. You're kind of, like, they forget of their John, like Trump goes back and starts talking like some people about what mob ties he may or may not have. It just flies out, or the same thing with Biden would be like he flipping out because most of the predominant area that he has is mostly white, and he would like throw out a couple. I don't want no browns around here, or something. He just throws that out. Corn Pop, shit, he was the N-word.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
I was watching it the whole time. I was expecting at some point Biden to use the phrase "coloreds," and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I was expecting to say coloreds, the N-word, freaking. You can say anything about Latinos though, because nobody seems to care about that unless it's voter time. Then immediately we're all white. Let's take it back. Latinos are white when we commit crimes, but not when it comes to votes. After that, then now all of a sudden we're people of color.
Yeah.
But anywho, we can take a break. I gotta catch up on some other stuff and grab some other shit, and we have to update the world now that well, I'll just tell you what, I'll just talk back. We'll just come back in a minute.
Well, and I'll shit talk reporters less when we come back to
Les, what are you talking about? That's what it's all about. Shit talking.
I stirred the pot a little bit with that one.
No, shit talking. We'll be right back. Shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Jackie's the TV addict. The minute
this don't mean to bring static. Or you cling onto your grandma's house. Grab your backstreet friend and get loud. Blowing doors off inches. Grab you with the pinches. And no, I didn't retire. I'll snatch you off with the needle nose pliers.
Like usual overhaul. What the evil you never seen before. Gliding in the glazing like Lord King. Like the racing with the bass so not goofy like they're in a haste so I'm a hip-hop making your night with practice me running that you know. Oh, so what's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check. Don't believe when they say I'm no better than you. Except when I rap, so I guess it ain't true like that, Joel, and you just don't stop. Guaranteed to make your body rock. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. What's the condition? I'm a man that's on a mission. Son, you better listen. Stuck in your wall is an electrician. Like the scientist. When I'm applying this method of controlling my mind like eyesight of rap and too cool. Now, hey, nigga, but now what the deal? I didn't know you go for that mass appeal. So I'm calling to Lucci. Some of my potato. I stole your mic, but you won't see it later. Cause I work magic like a magician. I add up the mathematician of the bank cashier. Engineer, I wear I'm gonna cruise past ya. Don't money, don't jump yourself. Put that back on the shelf. Flames blazing, yeah, I'm phasing. My crew's amazing. We're working on the record, so just stay patient. Stay patient. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Let's turn this party out. Now I go by the name of the King Admiral. I don't wear a cup nor a job. I bring the that's beyond bizarre, like Miss Piggy. I am the one with the clientele. You say I'd rock, you rock so well. I got class like pink champagne. Let's see, ain't got the microphone for the.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shot.
No, you're rocking. No, fuck yeah, you're brilliant.
I'm just saying her issue of Playboy is one of the first ones I discovered at my grandfather's house back in the day, and it left a mark forever. So,
wow. Okay. All right. There we go.
We're not sharing memories here. I'm sorry, that's my fault. My fault.
Yeah. No, we're I just got one more admin stuff. Okay, so we are aware of the Fort Campbell Retirement Services office. We are aware of their Facebook account being it's like a zombie account. Somebody logged into it. It's no longer in use. And so all the shit you see posting on there, it's not there. They're not running that stuff. The last post before that was like in 2020, about 4 years ago. So somebody decided to go on there and start shit talking it, which sucks because retirement services, I'll just say it, Meemaw and GPod do not need to be operating Facebook if they don't know how to do it. So yes, we are aware of it. And then once again, we are tracking no deaths in NTC rotation right now. Currently, we are tracking the heat casualties, but not over 200 heat. Now, here's something too. I want to say, what constitutes a heat casualty? If you're feeling lightheaded and you need to drink some fucking water, sit down and drink some fucking water. That's a, at this point, until I get back with the command again to say, hey, what's the deal with the casualty reports or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
according to my kids, a heat casualty is anytime they go outside and it's warmer than what the air conditioner is inside.
Yeah.
Then it's a fucking heat casualty.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But then again, what is a heat casualty to a heat casualty of a heat casualty?
Right.
You know what I mean? Look, somebody who's, like I said, I was raised in a ranch urban desert environment. And it's hot. So you're going to be fucking hot. Everybody knows it's going to get hot.
Yeah.
When it's summertime, it's hot. If it's summertime in the desert, it's hot.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not talking about
freaking. My AC went out one summer and I rubbed one out and I'm pretty sure I suffered a heat casualty in that moment. But
yeah. Oh, Lord. Well, it depends on what size porta potty you're in. You know what I mean? Some individuals see that as a spiritual journey. When you're in the sweat box. So. All right.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You do what you gotta. Forget about it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. So here's another. I gotta cover one more story. One more event, and then we'll get back to the shit posting. Okay, so there is a post. Okay, so here's another. Shit, here I'm talking out loud, talking to myself. Okay, there's a post that was over 5 years old that was posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments back in 2019. Now in 2019, there was the war on terror was going on, GWOT was going on. And we had posted a story about about an individual, Staff Sergeant Shaw, Alan W. Shaw. And it was due to the fact that, Gold Star kids wanted to know their dad. It kicked up. Everyone started talking, posting stuff. There was even traffic in the inbox about a GoFundMe. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? People, like I said, it came right back to me, and everyone's like, you guys need to post this. I'm like, what are you freaking talking about? I need to post what?
Yeah. And
so, I like, okay, guys, this is not happening. This is not, this is not what's going on. Yada, yada. Well, the spouse, the Gold Star spouse reached out to me. Us actually, and then I took the call, and it's being passed around, and we talked, and there's some friends that I actually have that know the guy that actually were part of his deployment when he got killed, and so we talked and got some information down, even got the commander where the current commander now, Bravo Company, 1st Battalion, 12th Cavalry Regiment, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 1st Cav. And I put my name on this post. You see, it says Ken on that post. It's me. I was the one that posted it, and it's the post is over 5 years old. It's resurfaced and being passed around Facebook groups. First, there was no GoFundMe attached to any of it at all. Second, we've been contacted by the Gold Star spouse, and we are posting a request from her. Quote, now that we're looking for stories who people who served him, we know what a great husband and dad he was. As the kids have gotten older, they want to hear more about what kind of dad he was and leader he was. Plan is put the stories to pictures together, and we get in a book that all 3 kids and extended family can actually hold in their hands and pass to their own children one day. Bro, that got me in the feels, man. That hit me in the feels. So with that there, I decided to reach, some of his friends reached out to me and talked about it. And I'm like, well, shit, let's get Cheryl Shaw's information out there, and we can get her, we'll get the story out. So I'm putting in the chats right now, if you guys want to check out, yeah, exactly that, Smeggy. It was the feels, man. It was the, man, it got me, bro. It got, yeah. I got the feels, man. I got the feels. And so, I am. Let me see. Hang on. Somebody's reading something over here. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, I saw this on a couple. Oh, you saw this on TikTok. Okay, yeah. So, so we dropped her name in there, Cheryl Shaw. She knows that we're tracking. We've also some of his friends and the current serving battalion commander of the organization has reached out to us, and now we're all coordinating a reunion tour, building a book, and all that sort of stuff. And so, hopefully, what we can see is we'll be able to get some footage and some video and some pictures for us to do another post. So stay tuned. I think stories like this are important. And like I said, when we first got it, we're like, this shit's old. It's not happening. And then there needs to be a GoFundMe. There needs like, for what? And the WTF Nation policy is we don't post fucking GoFundMes, because then we don't want to be U.S. Army GoFundMe moments.
Right. And
so once Cheryl reached out to us, then we were able to verify itself. And hey, I'm telling you, man, it's the story that we got. Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted to get those items out of the way, because
would you like to hear a super fucked up Gold Star family story that I experienced several years ago?
No, go for it. No, I don't want to hear it, but I mean, yeah, but go for it. Tell me the story. What
So I play music, not as much these days. I'm kind of getting back into it, but I used to play shows, do a lot of stuff. And I got invited to play a gig, and I took it, didn't ask any details, because I would play anywhere. And they said, oh, it's like for a ceremony get together type of thing. And I've always played kind of irreverent-esque music, lyrically, whatever, a little rough around the edges. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, sure, I'll play the show. Showed up, it was a nice setup, whatever. Still didn't talk anything about it. They introduced me. I played the show, like I said, in my normal amount of profanity, language, whatever. And turned out it was a Gold Star family get-together ceremony. And I was just like, oh, fuck me. It was not a good fit, and people were very unhappy with me at the end of that. So it was a lot of but I didn't know, and nobody told me. I might should have asked, but yeah, I played a pretty rough around the edges show for a Gold Star family get together in Alabama at one point in time. So that's my Gold Star story. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be part of the story. I thought it was like,
I was part of the story.
You were telling me some story about somebody fucking up or something like that, but
no.
You.
No. And I've cleaned up, like, at that point in my life too. I wasn't sober, so I said some just unhinged shit, ran my stuff highly inappropriate for the type of event that it was. Needless to say, I wasn't asked back by any of those people, but I could have asked questions, but I didn't. I just I found out what it was, and I was like, okay, I'll be going now. Yeah. So that happened a few years ago.
Well, today will be Massey's last show, and I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
Wow, that's fucking. Oh yeah. Well, again, we're protective over Gold Star families, anyways. Well, not you. But I'm just saying. But we're protective over Gold Star family members because they get a lot of shit. They have people coming out wanting to tag, want to coattail ride. People want to get grifted off of them. We're really strict when it comes to some of the stuff that people want to be aware.
For sure.
And so when Cheryl hit us in the inbox, then that's when the demeanor with us changed, because at this point she was the one that reached out to us to begin with, and so we were like, we're okay. We're gonna shut the fuck up, stop with the memes, and with our mouths closed and our ears open to hear what this Gold Star family member's got to say.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said, "Hey, yeah, I want to get this, and this," then after that, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you don't. Well, we don't do GoFundMe's. And then I kind of like first I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me just post the comments in there. Then I was thinking, you know what? Let's just do something better. Let's fucking post something better. And so then working with her, and then working with some of his teammates, to include I think his old first sergeant too, wrote a book about Bakuba. And so again, this is what the community is all about. So again, I apologize for going off on that tangent, and I can't believe you did that to a Gold Star family member show.
Dude, at one point I was like, why the fuck's everybody so serious? Grab a drink. Come on, cheers, motherfuckers.
Oh, wow.
It was a baddie. But again, I didn't know. I had no idea until after the fact.
But that wasn't part of the hiring process to get you to fucking to
It was like a friend of a friend was like, hey, my buddy play. They wanted some live music, and they just asked me if I'd play. I didn't ask any questions. I was like, yep, sure. What time do I need to be there?
Right.
And that's all it entailed. Yeah. So I blame them.
Wow. Well, I mean, you're kind of. I mean, like I said, you got a good point. If they had said, "Hey, I want you to come play some music," and then they don't tell you what the venue is. That's kind of like a.
But also at that point in my life, I didn't know what Gold Star families were. I had never even because coming out of a Coast Guard background, it's not as you don't hear about that side of things as much because you don't have as many Gold Star families at the Coast Guard as you do coming out of Army, Marine, various other branches. So I think it was just a little more off my radar, but not that excuses it. You were telling that story and I was like, oh, I remember that time that I offended a bunch of fucking people at the same time. Yeah.
I offend people, but damn, bro, you offend people. You just fucking fuck. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and let you know what were you saying about the about a very dude, I'm totally fucking.
I just fucked this whole show.
You just fucked my mojo up. Shannon Doherty.
Oh yeah, Shannon Doherty.
Yep. Shannon Doherty. If you guys don't know her, she was the one that played Brenda on.
I lost a lot of children to that woman.
She was 53 years old, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Died of cancer. She looked pretty good for her age, man. And she passed again. There's a lot of others that passed too.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons passed.
Also lost a lot of children to that man.
Yeah, it I sweated to the oldies. What are you talking about? Dude, here's the thing about Richard Simmons, though, man. Richard Simmons had a lot of positivity. It didn't matter. It did not matter what your body type was. He wanted you to just get motivated to get better and improve yourself. He didn't belittle anybody. He didn't tell anybody that they were worthless. He didn't tell anybody they were fat asses. Yeah. He just said, "Hey, man, you got to work. You got to work out. Come on, let's get going." And he was always chipper about it. And then Dr. Ruth Westheimer passes.
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth, you must have sex, sex.
Right.
And if you don't have the sex, then you are going to be permanently unhappy with no sex. And I'm like,
yeah, nothing bigger than the thumb.
No, nothing big. Why would you want to try anal? What the hell's anal? Oh, anal. Yeah. The original Haktua. Exactly. Exactly, Drew. The uns I am the original Haktua. I don't know why I'm speaking with that heavy fucking German villain fucking accent, but yeah, she died still holding a piece. Hey, look, man, she's a fucking legend. She was the one that got everybody with their relationship squared away. And man, I think if she was born a little bit later to have like an active Twitter account or active social media, bro, she'd be rocking it, man.
Absolutely.
Once the problem is you don't have sex. And I mean, everything was an answer with that. I mean, when she used to be on the TV show, the Night Show, the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, I'll say that guy. I'm starting fucking, my German's starting to come out. And on the Johnny Carson show, she used to be on there and talk about sex. But yeah, Dr. Ruth. So we have Shannon Doherty, we have Dr. Ruth, we have Richard Simmons, and we have Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Shelley Duvall. For some of you, for some individuals, and depending on what age range it is, you might remember her from her being the Jack Nicholson's wife on The Shining.
Yep.
And or Olive Oil in Popeye with Robin Williams. That
travesty.
What are you talking about? That was a fucking dude. If there was not an actress that was made for that fucking role of Olive Oil, was Shelley Duvall.
Oh no, the casting was fantastic for that.
Yeah,
the movie itself was a travesty.
Oh yeah, the movie. Yeah, okay. I mean, think about it, man. It's like if you're finally watching something that come to life, you're gonna freaking, you're gonna fucking like. I'm just happy that it's happening. You know what I mean? It's like if you watch a live action, and this is back in the day when they really didn't have. Think about it. When Superman came out with Christopher Reeve, dude, right? That's like fucking epic. That was like, fuck yeah, man. That's. All right, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to see that because it's Superman on live screen. Let's send them Popeye.
Well, you say that, but then you look at the Little Mermaid, and it just all went to shit. So,
oh god, don't even get us started on the Disney diatribe, man. Especially,
that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for.
Somebody asked me once if I was gonna mourn and put all my stormtrooper helmets together and burn it in a fire, and I'm like, guys, yeah. So, anyways, Olive Oil, one of the better roles that everybody remembers. She played off roles in other movies and TV series that you would never expect to see. Oh shit, that's Shelley Duvall. Yeah. Yeah. Christopher Reeve with before his horse accident. Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh no, he was actually probably a better actor after the horse accident.
Dude, his fucking sense of humor got even more savage.
Yeah.
Most individuals, when they deal with a disability like that, usually end up being more raw because at that point they're like, "Fuck this! What do I got to lose?" You know, they're like, "Fucking, who cares?" And then who else? We had there's others that have shit. I had a freaking legit list up, and now because I'm going through this drama of Twitter and they're emailing me at the same time. So yeah, Shannon Doherty, yep. Dr. Ruth, yep. Bill Viola, who was the guy who was he was the one that did the video art stills and stuff like that with high-speed cameras. Yep, I know him. Shelley Duvall, okay, got that. Robert Towne, he was the guy that for doing the scripts of Chinatown, The Last Detail, and Shampoo. Those are fucking. Those are some. He also wrote for The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and The Outer Limits. Damn, dude, it's like freaking just all within the month. Like somebody was saying, within a couple of weeks, this happened. Yeah. Martin Mull. You remember Martin Mull from Mary Hartman, or he was on Roseanne and Arrested Development, or Veep. He Martin Mull, dude. I don't think some of you guys even know who the fuck he is. Do you? Do you know who he is? Do you know who Martin Mull is?
I think so. I'm gonna Google it, make sure I know that I'm thinking the right person.
No, hang on, it's this guy right here. That's Martin Mull.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Martin Mull passed, and then dude, and like I said, this is just freaking just recent. Like I said, it's within the last 3 weeks. Me being a country western aficionado. Being the fact that everybody knows that's why they call it country music. And you notice they dropped the Western. What's up with that shit? How come they just call it? It used to be called country Western. Now they just call it Western.
There's still a country Western that's out there, but it's more classified as country that comes out of like the
Bakersfield sound too, where Buck Owens and all that. I mean, that's where I was raised on. But Kinky Friedman.
Oh damn.
Yeah, passed as well. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What's going? All these icons that I remember growing up with, and you know, me and Shannon Doherty are almost the same age too, and I almost had an opportunity to meet her, but I didn't have it. Donald Sutherland fucking passed. Oddball from the movie fucking Kelly's Heroes, he passed. Shit.
Yep. Better than Kiefer. That man's a national treasure.
Who, Kiefer is? Or they're both. They're both national treasures. And then Willie Mays passed. Like I said, this is all within the last 3 weeks, dude. It's like, what the fuck is going on? William Anders, an astronaut. Richard Sherman. Gosh, man. Caleb Carr. I don't know who that guy is. Who's this guy? I don't know who Caleb Carr is.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're nearing the era where fucking Keith Richards, where fucking Willie Nelson, where those and Dylan, they're all it's gonna be in the next couple of years.
That's what I'm saying, because that Dabney Coleman, you're right, because a lot of these are notable entertainment figures too, within the music and the film industry. Dabney Coleman fucking died.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. You're just kind of like, damn, dude. Who else? Alice Munro. I don't know her. Roger Corman. King of the B movies. I'm just going. Bernard Hill. This dude was in freaking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
This dude.
Oh yeah.
He fucking died. Like I said, the last 3 weeks. This is where the tinfoil's going on, bro.
He probably didn't get enough oxygen to that fucking nose of his. Jesus Christ.
Dwayne Eddy, Mike Pender, bro, all these freaking Dickie Betts. Like I said, these are all within the last 3 weeks, a month or so, 3 weeks. Mendiza. I mean, I'm kind of like blown the fuck away. One of the last one that was a noted death was Evan Wright.
Yeah.
Evan Wright, he's the guy that wrote and was he did Generation Kill.
Yeah.
Now, if anything else, this is the dude that needs to be an honorary Marine. Because this guy for Generation Kill, if you watch the series and you read the book, it's incredible, man. It's freaking incredible that this guy right here should be an honorary Marine. Not only should he be an honorary, I think there's not too many. This right here, now we wanted to talk about the civ-mil divide and media and the military. This is the guy that I think really brought on the true meaning of an embed, a combat reporter. I mean, this guy was in the shit with the Marines, and you're not going to see this anymore. We can't even get embeds. We can't even get individuals that are going to this European rotations. We can't even get an embed to go out with them, with any of the units going out there.
Yeah.
Generation Kill. Yeah, I agree, Pip. The book was a lot better than the book. The book was a lot better than the book. You mean the book was a lot better than the show? Yeah. But Generation Kill was a good flick. He died of suicide. That's what like I said, dude.
That's all the 5G, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the last few weeks. This is like fucking.
It's all the 5G.
Yeah.
All the little robots that are putting their blood from the COVID vaccines, they're finally being activated.
All the little pills are just activating and everything's going up. Yeah.
All the biomechanicals.
Yeah, but those biomechanicals and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna. Susan says it's us. We're getting old and we're dying. That's another thing too, like you were saying about all the artists, the Oak Ridge Boys. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Where do you play next? By the way.
When am I playing next?
Yeah.
I don't have like I don't have anything on the books though. I mean, I'm playing like an offshoot, like just dick around thing tomorrow, but outside of that, I'm not playing any real shows.
Where do you normally play?
There's a couple spots around here. There's a big theater in called Elkin, North Carolina, called the Reeves. I play out every now and then and whatever. But like I said, I'm just dusting the boots off, man, after like 8-year hiatus. So I'm just kind of getting back into the thick of it. Not a lot going right now. Not playing any Gold Star ceremonies. That's for goddamn sure.
You fucker. You're not gonna play any. You said you played in Nashville a few times, right?
Back in the day.
Back
yeah.
in the day. Are you gonna go back to playing in Nashville?
I have time. I'll get it back.
Just let me know, man. We'll go hang out. I'll fucking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
I played at the Bluebird and I played at Commodore.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you played there. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Let's let me know if you're ever gonna get it and give me some windows because we can go play in Nashville. I got some friends we can all go party and hang out.
Nice.
Yeah. So, guys, I was gonna say, hey, this is what's going on with the shows and yada yada yada, but I'm pissed off that that X decided to do that verification thing because now we only broadcasted on 4 streams today, not 5. So we only did 2 Facebook pages and 2 YouTube pages. U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio with the respective names and ats at the on YouTube. Until we obviously get our shit squared away with the with our age. Basically what it was is that in order to stream with the platform that we use, Tumulty Stream, they said that you had to verify your account. You had to verify your X app, your X account. So that required you to subscribe so that way you can blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, you know what, this will be a good thing for money generation for the station to get, to do entrances and stuff like that to shows or whatever, or kick it in for subscriptions to other, because, we pay subscriptions to stream. And so I did that and I fucking changed it, paid the cash to verify. And then I used the birthday of WTF Moments, which is in 2010. So basically WTF Moments is, about 14 years old. Well, on Twitter, you have to be 13 to use. And it locked the account out.
That's crazy.
It locked it out, locked us out, locked me out. And then it's like demanding that I pass my information to verify my age. I'm like, bitch, I fucking paid for this shit. You should fucking know. I don't know too many 13-year-olds. Well, I don't know unless you're rich, but I don't know too many 13-year-olds that were able to pay real quick and verify the information.
Oh, Tucker Carlson has an authenticated page, and he can't be much older than fucking 13.
I'm just saying this that way if you guys don't see how come we've not tweeted on WTF Nation Radio lately, that's why. But tomorrow, Pop Culture Warrior is going to be rocking and rolling with a guest. And so you will definitely see him, Mad Mike, or Angry Elf. And Lori Allen is going to be on. And then Wednesday is going to be the Sorents at the Smoke Pit. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Holly. YouTube is back to censoring because we've been getting a bunch of hits too. Even though Meta said they're going to unleash their shit on Instagram, Meta said they're going to let Trump shit just open right up. And then on Thursday for Sarn's Time, I'm going to have Mike Villahermosa. He is known on the X community as EOD Happy Captain. And I actually joined him on a space on X. And we talked about the use of social media with Army Reddit and WTF Moments and Hots and Cots. And we're going to continue that conversation. Great dude. Known him for a minute. Even assisted me with some family stuff. And yeah. The radio birthday is 6 March 2015. Yep. No. That I was using the main page's age, Pip. The main page's age is in 2010. March 7th is the 6th or 7th is I'm a bad host. I know I should know. I'm gonna know this, but so 2015, yeah. So I was using the main page's birthday, not the radio page's birthday. But anyways, I got busted basically. Anyway, so Friday Night Freedom graphics going to change up, of course, because we have no more Friday Night Freedom. And then Saturday is a day off, which could be for co-ops. You never know. And then Sunday's the sports bar. Asheville King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And then, of course, back to me and Messi. Real quick notes. Former President Trump has chosen his running mate.
Oh, shit.
J.D. Vance is now going to be running with him. And so.
Sounds like a car salesman. It's fantastic.
Welcome to J.D. Vance's car shop. Welcome to
I got ants in my eyes. It makes me think of that Rick and Morty. But,
Morty, what's going on? What's wrong with your eyes? Oh, I got JD Vance. Oh, so anyways, yeah, make sure you share, like, and follow, and don't like I said, don't worry about it. If any of our platforms get killed off, we'll just do it again. We'll just start them over again.
Absolutely.
Who cares? So y'all have a good night, and shots. See you.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Марусі в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Вашій силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами, ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.